Well, good morning, Glue Troopers. Max's Models here, getting ready to head off to work, and I thought I'd pop out one more quick video before I go. I got an email this morning from Glue Trooper TJP, and it has a link to a fantastic article about the development of the Monogram 1/72nd scale SR71. And I don't believe I've ever built that kit, although I do have a Revell one in the stash that was sent to me by a Glue Trooper, but we're going to get back to that in just a second. I don't want to go into any details because you're going to want to read the article, and it is fantastic. It's really a good look at the inside of a kit model company in the 70s, how they decided to do certain kits and what went into it. What I did not realize was that it's far more accurate. The Monogram kit is far more accurate than the Revell kit, which came out some years earlier. I believe in originally 66 and 67 were when their A12 and SR71 came out. Monogram was doing this some years later. But one of the reasons, and they're going to get into this in some detail in the article, was because they actually were able to enlist Lockheed's help with it, which was no small thing given that was still a super secret project back then, and he gets into that. And apparently, famous aircraft designer Clarence Kelly Johnson had been annoyed by the Revell offering because of its inaccuracy. And even though Kelly had retired by this point, I think that kind of might have helped them out a little bit. It's just a really interesting read. It's not real long. And another great part of it is he has a link into other stuff about how they decided what kits they were going to make and the development process. Is very informative. And I knew a ton of work went into this stuff, but some of the photos he's got included in the linked article are just fantastic. You're really going to, if you love a peek behind the curtain, you're really going to love this article. And anyway, I highly recommend you go out and take a little while to read it. And thanks to TJP for that. Also, speaking of which, I got this photo of an article by Hans Peter up in Denmark, and I can't quite read part of it, but apparently I gather from it that a fellow took a really basic Corsair build and just a regular kit, and apparently hyper-accurized it from some photographs. And maybe we can get some better pictures or scans of this and get into more detail about it later. Maybe some of you guys have this article, but the talent some people have is insane. I know my place in the styrene world. That's building for fun and making videos, but some folks' place are to create works of art, and just the talent that goes behind all of this and the patience it's staggering. It's amazing. It takes special kind of people to do that. And I'm happy to say that many of them are Glue Troopers. Well, guys, that's really all I have now. I actually have to go fly the airplanes and make the money so I can keep the channel alive. Take care of yourselves, and as always, model on.